Let's give our judges a round of applause.
Let's hear from these kids, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing this for a long time at the university level. To see what they've done in such a short period of time, again, is absolutely amazing. You guys are rock stars, for sure. Commissioner, if we have more kids like this in the schools, we have more kids like that, you won't have to worry about what's happening at the fair. This is what they need to be doing. Absolutely. Just a couple of comments overall. Presentation, I want to make sure I hit everybody here. I got my back to the audience, I apologize. Presentations are probably going to be the most important thing that you could do in your careers as you start going through school. The more you could get up in front of people, the more you can speak. I know sometimes it's very, very nerve-wracking, right? But the more you get up in front of people and the more you speak, the more comfortable you become, the better you'll be able to pitch or do anything that you want to do. If you want to be a teacher, a business person, an entrepreneur, anything. The more opportunities you get to do it. So I commend all of you for getting up in front of everybody. And there's a lot of people here. But being able to get up here and present in front of everybody is fantastic. So congratulations to all of you. Technology-wise, you blew us all away. It's unbelievable. You did a great job. Good work. Couple points on business and business models. George asked a very, very important question, and hopefully we answered that question with regards to, or I made reference to it at least. You have to know how much money that you're going to need in any project that you do. The finances are the most important piece. You have to know, I want to bring everybody's attention over to this over here. I'm not giving a lecture, I promise. But understanding in business, understanding your revenue models, how money is going to come in, and then the cost structure that goes hand in hand with making that money is critical. So a lot of times we have a lot of students all the time that do not spend a lot of time on that. Give that extra effort, give that extra time to understand what your business ideas are going to cost and how you're going to make money. How is this thing going to make money? That should be resonating over and over and over in your mind all the time. Because you're going to ask people for money, and they're going to want to know what they're going to get back in return for it. Okay? So that's very, very important. And I think I'm going to cut it short here and hand it over to my fellow judges. Commissioner?
Well, I don't think there's much more I can say than what you said. But one of the things, running for office is a business. People don't think, I got to sell myself. I got to go out there and convince the voters to vote for me. So the presentation I make to them is the one that I've got to make sure that when they go to that poll to vote, they vote for me. Also, the business thing is I got to know how much money I got to need to run for office. When I go in and run for office, whether I was in the legislature, I was in city council, county commission, I got to know I need X amount of dollars to do everything I need to do. Radio, I got to do television, I got to do yard signs, I got to pay people to stand up. I've got to put all that in place and together. Same thing as your business. When you go out there and ask for that money, you got to know exactly what you want, what you're going to be asking for, what it's for. And your presentation is the most important thing. Because if you flop at your presentation, you flop totally. If I flop while I'm talking about constituents, I might as well forget it. I can't run for office. I'm done. And I like what I do, so I got to make myself presentable to everyone else out there. So congratulations, and what they were talking about. I said earlier, we have a small crowd here, but it's a great crowd. But we should have a lot more because you're here being the future of us as to what your thought process will be and making sure that this comes into place. Maybe one day you're going to do this for real and you're going to hire people. I had some meetings this week where I had 3 times as many people talking about the wilding at the fair, violence. So hopefully as we go through this, through the years, we'll have more people here, and those cameras will be rolling so we can go back and put on all those TV stations, the great work that young people like yourselves are doing.
And just full disclosure, the commission didn't vote. He let the two of us vote. He didn't want to pick a winner or lose. And I'm going to turn my back on you all for a minute because I want to speak to the kids. Great job, each and every one of you. outstanding job. There's no losers in this group. I commend you for the efforts that you put forward. And to ask for money with a straight face and not have an idea of how you're going to pay it back, that takes some real guts. I guess the only thing that I would say to you from a constructive standpoint is that when you're presenting a business idea, business concept, and you're talking to potential investors, be careful of the terms you use. Be careful of doubt. You don't want to show any doubt that you're going to be successful, and you want to really lean heavy on how you're going to pay that money back. I know it's kind of tough with mom and dad and all this in the room, when you start throwing big numbers around, because they're going to have to back you up. They're going to co-sign. Right? So, but outstanding job. Your teams, we looked at how you worked together, how you came together as a group, and I got to say, the black team and the green team in particular, you just stood out, and that's because it really seemed like you really have been working together. The other two teams, you really need to, as you move forward, you really got to come together and understand what everybody's role is in the presentation. But once again, that's being picky. So, but that's constructive feedback for each team. Outstanding job.
I'm okay with you turning your back on me now. It's okay. Once again, a round of applause for everybody up here, and I'll get to our presentation right now. And our overall event winner. Give it up for the green team.
This is based on all of the scores of all of the challenges. They win an additional $100 gift certificate to load up their iPads that they got by being selected with games, music, and whatever they want, because they earn it.
Once again, give it up for everybody, all our judges and yourselves, community. David, you want to say some closing words? Or?
I just want to thank everybody for supporting this event, supporting these kids. We should be really proud of them. They exceeded, I have pretty high expectations for kids. I think they're closer to the source. I think they're real cool. These kids surpassed all of my expectations, and we're going to do it again. So look out for next year. Thank you very much.
Really quick word. I'm Ralph Smith, Executive Director of Computer Elementary School. You know what? It takes so many people to do this. First off, I want to give it up for David Harris, whose idea this was, and then agreed to partner. Also want to give it up to Bank of America, who actually made it financially possible for us to do this. Also want to give it up to Nielsen Corporation. Once again, we can't do this without money. And I also want to give it up to TGI of Friday at the Airport. And everything. But we also had the wave of people with Deborah awesome. We had so many volunteers with David's crew from BIS. You guys, put your hands up and say hey to everybody. I know I'm going to miss all people. You could read them on the back of my t-shirt here. But, it takes a community to raise a child. And we really acted like a community here this weekend. And I think we really did some wonderful stuff. And we're looking forward to doing more team business challenges in the future. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming to support the kids.